Okay, so I am now re-live. I have no idea what the hell happened last time. I hope everything is working now. I should have kept my mouth shut the first friggin' time, but stupid me, no, I had to say something. All right, well, we're live with Let's Try This Again. God, I wish I had a community tab for my channel. No idea what's going on. I hope this is working this time. I so yes, they do. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, Clowny's live streams usually are very good and very long. I'm lucky I didn't do this half the time. Oh God, Clown, I really have no idea how you like do so many meticulous live streams. It's ridiculous. But gonna try and get this started again and start working on this. So knock these off the side there. So yeah, anyway, towel stick to you. So yeah, so we're trying this again. Hopefully, like I said, it works this time. Uh, I one time had to do a live stream. I kid you not, I had to restart it like 5, 6 times. Yeah. Hey, what's up, California Nurse? Thank you for coming out and joining. Hopefully, I will not have to restart this feed. Hey, bye. No. I don't know why. It just keeps bubbling up on me. So, since I don't know who just left, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the detailing done. Hopefully, fortunately, Teslar's does take a while to. Yes, my hunter armor is actually for Destiny. Um, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some Halo. And next week I'm getting together with a bunch of my friends to do a Friday night debauchery, which we have not done in quite some time. And we're actually going to be playing Halo once again. So that is something I am definitely going to be looking forward to next week. Um, it's cool. Oh, thank you for that, Faceless. I'm glad you find it cool either way. But yeah, I've actually been playing Destiny since the D1 day one launch. And okay. Okay, Kalani, I'll repeat everything I said. Actually, no, I really don't want to kiss your ass again, so sorry you missed it. You're going to have to watch the replay. But I do have to say, though, part of the inspiration of me doing this is actually kind of you as well. because you did such a awesome job with the pirate pistol that you actually made that I'm like, damn, that looks really cool. Going to make a segment in every video now. There you go. But yeah, I remember what you did with your pirate pistol. I'm like, that was pretty damn epic. So now that I actually have a chance to work on one, I want to see what I can do for it. See what treatments we can get going. Oh, and if anyone's wondering what this is actually a little like cake decorating Lazy Susan I got from Party City as they were going out of business. So if you have one near you and it's going out of business, pick one of these up. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, but actually speaking, there you go. If actually no, I think mine may have already closed, but if it hasn't and they still have these, I'll pick some up. I'll pick one or two up for you and I'll send it out to you. That's sloppy. I have to try and clean that off. I will say now, the tiny little hand detailing that surprisingly actually got some like decent recognition on my Halo blaster and my hunter knife. I'm actually not really very good at it. The cake spinner. That's what we were talking about, Faceless. Yeah, but I still always try because that's how you get good at stuff. You just well, that's why I'm kind of going for the small one here. It's kind of a detailing brush, so it's just a matter of, I guess, where I always say caffeine really doesn't affect me. I actually do kind of have a little bit of a shaky hand, and I think that's like 30 something years of caffeine abuse. So, but I do manage. And some of it doesn't look all that bad, although that's a big splash right there. So, do I still have any Q-tips down here? Should I give a dump this up then? Okay, so we're going to do this the probably very stupid way. So, just put a little center on the brush and hoping to God. Hopefully I can cover some of that with some of the Keep your... Okay, well, you licking the paintbrush explains a couple of things now that I've known you for so long, but that's besides the point. All right, so it's not looking terribly bad. I think it's coming along fairly nicely. But that's way too much paint. The other downside to test doors is sometimes if you get too much paint and you try painting over something, it actually removes what you painted along with what you are trying to paint. It's always been one of the downsides I've had to this stuff. No, this is not going to be a blaster for my nephew. This is actually going to be a prop piece. Um, Almost kind of a throwback to the Thieves tool set that I had gotten from that I actually got from my friend Sam. I think this would actually be a nice little complement piece to this. There you are. Yes, thank you for coming back, OC Nerf. Yes, unfortunately, I have no idea what the hell happened with the last stream. It was still going, but it just decided to buffer endlessly. So I decided to cut my losses and try again. So, but yes, this once this is done, this will actually not be functioning. So, well, you want to know something, Faceless? You've come to the right channel because although while I did start off specifically for Nerf mods and reviews and all that stuff, for the last year or so, I've started incorporating it. Hey, Broke, what is up, buddy? I haven't seen you in like forever. Actually, I do have to apologize to you, my friend. I'm a little behind on catching up with your stuff, so I'm actually watching your interview you did with Xavier, and I gotta say, man, that was a really good one. Next to my best interview you've done. So, all right, this is coming along, I think, pretty well. Well, Clanny, remember, two's a party, three's an adult picture. Okay, so front of that is done. Now to move on to the handle. So yeah. I actually want to see if I can get. I got to see if I can get in touch with Xavier because I know in your interview you were saying he was kind of taking donations for the makerspace and all. And just so happens, I actually need to clean out some stuff. So I will be more than happy to send him some stuff for the cause. Yep, I may have to start going back to the smaller one for that little spot right there. Captain Xavier Conning and Walcom are the first guys who got me interested in modern. Yeah, I have to say, Faceless, the three that you've actually mentioned are most probably, I'd have to say, currently my probably top three Nerf channels that I do partake in. I do try and get to as many as I can to help support the community and all, but I mean, everything Xavier does is amazing. Walcom is just a joy to watch, and how can I not watch the channel that exactly? How can I not watch the channel that I basically I almost like practically held a plus bow to his head to say do this. Ah, bubbles went up my nose. Honestly, I gotta say, I wasn't sure how well this was going to be coming out. Clowney's like, I mean, interpretive things. Clowney's interpretive dance got me into heavy drinking. Oh, the Hellhound. Yeah, oh, that was Mr. Nathan's baby. Oh my god, that thing was a beast. Let's see, it was part long shot, part Baron, I think part Strife, part Firefly. That thing had like 6 different blasters in it, and it looked like it came from the factory like that. Yeah, the Hellhound was something special. When I heard, I believe it was actually Mr. Nathan actually did sell that. If oh my god, if I had the money, I would have so bought that thing. Just paper. Try and wipe some of this up off the edges. Oh, the Faceless. Since it was sort of kind of brought up in conversation, if you actually do want to get some insight to um, other YouTube nerfers, or just like kind of get insight to their mindset on how they go about mods, and really good in-depth interviews, definitely go check out Broke Nerfing's channel. He's got an interview series that honestly is just amazing. So yes, Mr. Nathan did build the Hellhound. He sent it to Walcom to review, or I think Walcom asked him to send it to him to review. I don't know if Walcom actually got it or not. Foam Blast? Yeah, I think Foam Blast has it. Yeah, so it's with yeah. So I think Yeah, so what? Adriana has it then. Okay, so the easy side is done. So I gotta say, this is coming along not badly. I think I'm going to try and attempt the black dry brushing. So, you know what, Fanny, since you had suggested, that thing's garbage. Since you had suggested a brush with small bristles, we will try that. If I can get this to cut. That might be too small, but we'll give it a shot. Because why not? I'm lurking. Well, lurk quieter. You're doing it too loud. I'm kidding. Kidding. Anything you would like to share, please, comments. I think that might be a little too short. It seems to be working. We'll see how it goes. Not sure outside my basement. It's not bad, but it's not terrible. I'm okay with this. Hey, Matt, it's all right if you're late. You still showed up, so it's fine. Might try and lighten it up a little bit. Well, hey, if I can get all the gold out of this damn big one, take a little bit of the thinner, maybe just run it over. Really gotta get me thinner. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, crap. Okay, so one spot to fix. So, yeah, that was slick. Actually, you know what? That's actually working out not too badly now. Okay, if this actually dries nicely, that's actually not half bad. I actually do kind of like this little black splotch in here because it looks like it's just like almost a wood knot that just got steamed or something. That's actually not half bad. I love it when a screw up turns in. As a wise man once said, there are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. God bless you. God bless you, man. So that's actually not bad. I kind of like how that came out. I'm okay. I'm okay with the situation. Although I do have to fix those two little spots, but I'll do that later. So now let's see if I can replicate it on this side with that giant thing. Oh, Ooh, I hope your mom is doing okay. So, let's see. Well, I have what? It's a little bit more heavy-handed on this side, but we have a fix for this now. It seems like this has not just been a good week for anyone because Brooke, I'm sorry about your mom. I'm glad she is doing better. Um, yeah, my sister-in-law had some surgery this week. My wife's in a boot. My daughter's in a cast. So, no, not making a tambourine, but it is a very good thing to rotate. Actually, practicing my DJ skills. Alrighty, so Stock out of wood. Well, speaking of making stocks out of wood, for those in chat and will eventually see this on replay or whatnot, I have a I've been watching a lot of woodworking videos lately. I don't know why, I just have. So for anyone who knows my plus bow, and I'm pointing to it like you can see it, but you know where it hangs if you watch any of my other videos. I have decided, once I get my bandsaw in here, hey, Homely, what's up? I have decided, once I get my bandsaw in here, I am going to actually redo the handle and stock in one solid piece. Originally, I was going to do it out of the cherry wood that I had, but I've decided no. I'm going to stick to something that is a little bit more my color scheme. And I actually found online where I can get some Purple Heart wood for a decent price. So I'm actually going to try and remake that in Purple Heart. So that's going to be a fun and very ambitious thing to do. So I have learned this is what I do with my life now. I just make projects that are way beyond the scope of anything I can do normally and just roll with it. I too have been into blacksmithing channels. Honestly, one of my favorite shows on TV now is Fortune and Fire. It's sad. You know you have a problem when your 6-year-old son watches so many shows with you that when the end of round one, he goes, "Oh, that's a really clean, nice looking knife." Um, but I don't watch any like one channel in particular. Um, hey, Wolfboy, thank you for coming out. I don't watch any one channel in particular. It's just I'll like kind of search for stuff, and if something happens to appeal to what I'm like in the mood to actually watch, then I'll throw it on and just watch that particular video. Epic Workshop is one that I do kind of frequent a lot, just because they do a whole bunch of different other things. I have a fan behind me, and I'm still sweltering in my garage. Gloss maintenance. This bandana is brought to you by NerfHaven.com. Yeah, I know you like it, George. Nice and sweaty. Right, I think I got to remix up the gold. Again, issues with Testor paint. It does it when it wants to work. It works beautifully, but you let it sit too long, and it starts separating up again. Mike Cthulhu does make a lot of stuff. I have to say he's a hit or miss with me on some builds, just because. I mean, he's talented as all hell. Don't get me wrong, but it's sometimes it's like I look for a good forging video, and he just cuts stuff out of like giant sheet metal that is like completely and totally impractical. Like the life-size Buster Sword, yeah, that was awesome. The life-size, the supersized Frostmourne that he did, that was crazy. I do got to say, Tony Swanton did a very good one of those, for sure. Back when he was still doing Man at Arms. Let's see. That's going to be cool, Matt. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually one of the reasons we actually did get this house. Besides that, it wasn't in the area we were looking for and all that stuff. When we were doing the tour of the house and we were showing the garage, one, it's a nice spacious garage, even though it's loaded with junk. But the previous owner did a very nice built-in workshop because he did a lot of stuff around the house, and I gotta say, that was one of the selling points because even though I redid the top on this, it's still all the original bench itself, just with a couple of 2x4s to make it a little higher for me. Still have all the original shelves, which I do want to redo, but that's going to be a project for another time. Just like everything else in this damn shop. Project for another time. When you're doing an integration, it's a project for another time. I will get that integration done, hopefully soon. Gotta go to Smalls. Killing me, Smalls. Oh, that's way too much. Way too much. And there was the problem I was saying with test stores. Sometimes when you go to paint it, if you don't have enough on the brush or too much, it actually takes off what you did. And that's what it's done right now. You paint in the butt. I'm going to have to let that sit and dry. Before I get that giant spot that I made. That's the thing. There's one corner someone can actually have as their own. It's not much space in it, but there actually is a clean corner. Well, all I can say is once things actually do start coming together for the PC build, trust me, you will know the horror of working in this shop in the summer. Maybe wait until fall. Who knows? That's just way too much. Way too much. And something I just noticed on the underside of these, I never actually did the thing in the handle. That's kind of good to know. Yes. That may get us flagged by YouTube, I don't know. But you know what? We'll do it anyway. Just gotta live on the drum spring just because that's the worst. So good. That's why I try not to do drum springs a lot, or even touch my drums. I took a 35 round drum apart once, and I painted it. I somehow got it back together. I haven't touched one since, and that was several years ago. Alrighty. That's right. That's right. There we go. There we go. That was nice. That was a nice one. Don't want to get paint on this jersey. The only reason I'm wearing it is because I get yelled at when I just wear tank tops. So, uh, that's a little bit more, not a lot. Didn't listen to me. Oh, brush. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Getting there nice and deep black. All right. No, wrong side. Bad fake flintlock. Enough of the fun part. What else? I had at least some paint on here. Okay. Not bad. I'm having demonetized. Dude, I have been demonetized since friggin' last February when everyone else got demonetized. And I was so close to my first check too. So close. Another like 2-3 months after I brought Arlene on, the way viewership went up, I would have gotten a check. I would have gotten my first check. No. No. The friggin' Paul brothers had to go be douchebags and ruin it for everyone. See, this is why we can't have nice things. It's all their fault. But what are you gonna do? I was actually shooting. I had started this in the beginning of the year. I had said that if by chance by the end of the year, if I actually do hit, yes, remember to like that smash button. 4 of you, and thank you for liking that smash button. But I was actually planning on if by some miracle I hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, I was going to do like some like massive super giveaway thing. Hey, thank you, everyone. Yeah. I hadn't decided what the giveaway was going to be, but I mean, it would definitely be something substantial. That's definitely what it's going to be. Dang, carrot YouTube. Yeah, really. Yeah, but like I said, what are you gonna do? I actually never got. I really didn't get into Alex Super giveaways. Well, if anything, throw it out, throw it out there because apparently you can't get a. For some reason, now I'm going on a small little YouTube rant here, so please just ignore the diatribe, but it's coming. I get a newsletter from YouTube every month or so saying what you can do to grow your channel. And they tell me all these nice things like, oh, head to your community tab. Oh, do this, do that. Not mentioning that, oh, yeah, to get a community tab, you need 1,000 subs. Well, how am I supposed to grow my community if I don't have the tools to actually grow it properly? You can't just expect somebody to explode on the scene like some people I know. And no, I am actually not talking about you, Clowny, but it's like I've been doing this for quite some time and I enjoy it. I'm happy with I'm happy with what I do and put out on YouTube. Even if it is just something as simple as a review, I try and make it the best review that I can do. You know, if it's something really crappy, I try and have fun with it. If it's something really fun, I don't trust me. I don't try and make it crappy. It just sometimes turns out that way. But I just try and have fun with it. I always try and be objectionable with it. Even when it comes to mods, trying to just make sure that I try and explain stuff and of what I'm doing. If it's something I haven't done before, I always try and make sure that it's conveyed as to what I'm doing it, why, and what the not even just the reason behind it, but like if it doesn't work, why it didn't. But that was also kind of why I also got into the cosplay aspect and the prop building and all that stuff because it was stuff I enjoyed and maybe just appeal to not so much a bigger market but like a different market, so to say. Bring it. No, Clown. I am talking about a certain somebody, and this is no shade, thrown, given, or implied. This is just, it just shows you how weird YouTube can be. But there is someone who pretty much everyone in chat, I think, save for one, is familiar with within this hobby that started a YouTube channel with no videos and had like over 2,000 subs. So, it just shows how weird things can be. So, and again, that's no shade towards anyone or any person, but I don't think Brooke has a flock of seagulls here. He's always wearing that hat. How do you know? Sometimes you got to know people. Yeah, Sometimes that's all it really comes down to is just, if you happen to know somebody or get a feature or something like that, things can just blow up, or things can just stay the same. And again, I don't begrudge anybody for being good at what they do, or throw shade because, hey, those should have been my subs or my followers or whatever, my views, anything like that. I wish I had lots of seagulls hair. And I ran so far away. But it is what it is. After doing this for so long, I'm at the point of, if you like my channel, sub to it. If you like my stuff, you sub to it. If you like Arlene's stuff, sub to the channel just for her stuff. Then, that's fine. Honestly, some of the more recent videos that we've done that have actually kind of hit big, they've been Arlene's stuff. So, I'm not begrudging it. I'm like, hey, it helps the channel regardless. She's part of it now, so. It's not like I'm sitting there going, where are all these views on my video? It's like, no, they came to see that stuff. And that's what they're seeing. If they want to come back and see my stuff, then more than welcome to it. Because we've actually had really good growth over the last year or so. And again, thank you to everyone, old and new, who has been subscribed. So, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. I don't think some of you have watched the channel in years, but I'm still grateful you are still subscribed. So, certain broke channels popped up. Yeah, but again, it's all a matter of perspective. Like I said, if you like my stuff, sub to me. If you like Arlene's stuff, sub for that. If you like both of our stupidity, sub for that. If you like the occasional time I have Clowny on, sub for that. That's always a nice once-a-year special. And if anyone's not sure what that is, you're going to want to look for it in August. Yes, that is true too, Clowny. And you have told me things, and believe me, I've always taken those to heart, and I have always been very grateful of that. Thank you, OC Nerf. It's always nice to be known. But yeah, I think even Wellcom said one of the first videos he's ever watched was actually one of mine. So it's like, huh, there you go. All right, Faceless. I still have some parts to paint, so I'm sticking around for a little bit longer. So thank you for coming out for now. So actually kind of lost my train of thought. It sucks getting old. But yeah, it's just always been one of those. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it, and that's all there is to it. Maybe I should start doing what Philip DeFranco does and threaten to punch people in the throw punch people to get them to watch or something. Then again, I don't play Titan that often, so I really don't punch people in the throat. I'll throw a knife at your face. That's a good motivator, right, Wolf Boy? Thank you for coming out, Faceless. I do appreciate it. It was honestly great having you on the stream. Very active, lots of questions. Hopefully my advice will help you in your future endeavors. I hope. This is going to be a pain in the ass to paint, but hey, do my best. Floss maintenance. All I can say is thank God. The annual stupidity. Yes. And Cloudy, I still say this to date. That monorail video we did was still one of the stupidest things I've ever done on YouTube. It was still the greatest video I think